Must be a good morning, tribe, because my neighbors are out showering on their back deck. Pretty liberal of them. I don't need to worry about that today, because today is the sailor swap meet, and I plan on coming out with what jewelry pieces I have to try and make some money, because I need to repair a bridal on the boat, and I just happen to need some extra pesos, so wish me luck. Well, tribe, the swap meet was a success. I sold a couple of rings. It's about 9:30 and I stopped. I stayed for about an hour. It is much too hot to be standing in the sun over there against a big white wall. Not to mention, most of the people that were coming for boat stuff. But I think now that they know that I'm there with some jewelry and things, the next swap meet will probably be better. So I just got to get back to the boat and continue working on my quest to be hurricane ready. Today I'm gonna do some splicing to some lines and try and fix my bridle. And who knows? We'll see where it goes from there. I still need to do a few other things, but I need the parts to be able to make those changes on the boat. So. We're gonna just wait till we can get the parts. From here, I went out to get the supplies I needed to make my bridle. Stopped off here at Claro's for a fish taco. This place was recommended to me by one of the other sailors. It's fantastic food, great atmosphere. The place is beautiful, just off the Malacão. All right, tribe. So today we're gonna try and replace that broken side of my bridle. I got up early while the tide was slack and sort of ran a line to pull the mooring line up and take tension off of the bridle so that I could get at it. I've got a temporary fix on there. It should hold fine for as long as it's gonna take me to fix and repair the other half of the bridle. So, wish me luck. I've never done this before. I'm working solely off of YouTube videos. So I've got about 30 minutes before the store opens. So let's go get some breakfast. Poor sailor style breakfast. Crunchy. Good morning, tribe. Well, haha. It's still super hot here, and a lot of humidity going on. Hurricane season is still raging on. El Nino is still out there in the Pacific, and I am still working on getting this boat closer to hurricane ready and closer to blue water ready. I know in the last video it ended kind of on a bummer note. I'm still under some stress. You know, that's what pushes us every morning. That's why I got up today at 4 o'clock to get started to do things, so that when those moments are no longer necessary, you have the freedom to not have a schedule and not be tied to a clock. What was I talking about? I gotta stop filming these things first thing in the morning. My brain's not working until I've had about 4 cups of coffee. Anyways is right. It's time for me to get off of this boat. I have got myself a Didi, which is like an Uber, and he's gonna take me all the way out to Walmart, where I can do some shopping of items that I can't get at Chedraui's, things that are generally only found at a Walmart. So this is gonna be interesting. hopefully we can find other needed supplies so that I can start working on the bilge and a few things on the boat. But until then, let's just enjoy the ride.
No rush to speak, no need to call, just let the silence fill the sprawl. Clock ticks so the world feels still. Every shadow has its will. We don't chase what we can't fulfill. Let the moment drift and spill. In this hushness, stars align. Our hearts beat like a quiet sign. Through the haze of neon light, we find our way, sleepless night. Time forgets the path it's drawn. In this loop we never gone. Same old thoughts, may waste the omen. This is where we belong. And when the morning breaks, all that's left are these dreams.
Good morning, tribe. It is 8 o'clock and it is steaming hot. I normally forget to film these things, but I'm going to show you guys what I'm up to today. Still getting ready for hurricane season. We do have some storms brewing. I need to get these certain things taken care of, certain safety issues, one of them being a bilge pump. And this is an antiquated but very powerful, very strong bilge pump. It has this little diaphragm that sort of rocks back and forth. And inside here, it's a one-way valve, one going up, one going down. And this rocking motion sort of sucks the water in one way and shoots it out the other. This is the emergency backup bilge pump. And I found out that the reason why this thing isn't working, I don't know if you can see it, but this diaphragm is tore. So it's not going to work right, especially if it's not creating a tight seal. So the mission today is to get the old diaphragm out, head over to the chandlery or one of the chandleries and find a replacement. Once I get that replaced, we're going to hook it back up in the engine room, and hopefully when I switch it on, it's going to start sucking some of that water that's been in the bilge since I got the boat. And we can start to take a look at what's going on down there. The bilge pump that's in there, it works, like I said before, kind of. But I think that the float valve is busted. And I think the pump itself needs to be serviced just because it's been sitting in so much muck for a while that I think maybe she needs a little love. So if I can get this back in and working, then I can start working on that one. And then the manual bilge pump, so that my three safety bilge pumps are I'm saying bilge pump a lot, are good to go. So I've got the regular bilge pump with the float valve. So whenever I take on any water, float valve kicks on and pumps it out. If anything goes wrong with that pump, this one comes on manually. I flip it on and it just stays on. If, God forbid, I lose all power and I'm still taking on water, that's where the hand pump comes into play. And I can do that from the cockpit. So I want those three hooked up. While I'm at it, I'll fix the bilge pump in the shower, just so that it's nice and convenient to take a shower inside when you need to. And that's my goal today. I have been trying to go through and organize the boat finally. I mean, seriously organize it. Not just stuff things in the prospective places. That area up in here was just a total mess because I was just sort of stuffing things in there. I was like, this is where all the teas and coffees go. But today I went through and actually organized things so that I know where they're at and I can get to them easily. And I know it sounds like I'm wired on coffee, but I haven't had coffee. I'm doing yogurt, just plain yogurt for breakfast. and it's delicious. I need to maintain the gut health while you're on the boat as well. I eat a lot of protein, so it's necessary. It's necessary to get those gut biomes in there. Okay, let's get to this thing. Well, Trav, I don't know much, but I'm pretty certain these 4 bolts need to come out so that I can separate the 2 pieces, like I've done there. Here's my one-way valves. They're kind of rusty. I'll have to go through and sort of clean them up. We want them to work properly. Doesn't look like they're going to pop out very easily, so I'll just take a nylon brush to that. The piece I want is right here, stuck in this little sort of ceramic piece that's holding it in, creating the vacuum seal. So I'm going to have to sort of push down and try and remove it. It feels like the gasket has seized the 2 pieces together. I might need to implement some help from some tools, but yeah, let's see what I got going on here. All right, Trav, we got it apart. Here's the one-way valves I was talking about. Got to clean those up. Make sure that those rubber gaskets are good. There's our motor right here. And this here is the gasket that I need to take off, just this rubber piece. So I need to loosen this bottom piece and this top piece and go find a new diaphragm. So let's get to it. Lucky for me, the first chandlery I went to had the diaphragm. They only had 1 left, but it was the one I needed. We've got the pump put back together. Now all I have to do is install it in the engine room. But I think I'm going to wait till the morning to put this bad boy in. Look at that, nice and clean. Which means we won't get back at this until we're in the next video. So don't forget to follow and subscribe.
Fueled by ADHD and caffeine since 1976.